be much more interactive when, all of us contribute, and, feel free to ask as many questions as possible with regards to the levels, content, grammar. If there are any myths I can clarify, I would be happy to do that. So, Jinali, would you like to just give a quick introduction about yourself?
Sure, ma'am. I'm Jinali, and I have finished my graduation as well as master's in English literature. I am English language tutor. Right now, I'm pursuing my C1 level of German, and in future, I wish to teach. But for that, I need to finish C1 first and then go for Greenus diploma. Apart from that, last year I went for B2 exam. Uh, B2-Prüfung, but I couldn't clear Sprechen because of kind of misunderstanding that I had regarding topic, and due to which I lost. But for other three things, Lesen, Schreiben, and Sprechen, I cleared it with good marks. So now I wish to clear B2 as well as C1. So my personally, I want you to guide me regarding B2 and C1 Prüfungs training. If you can help me out with that,
Sure.
What material, which books are helpful?
Okay, and if I may ask, from where have you done your German courses?
Goethe.
Goethe.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then Goethe, Bangalore?
No, Mumbai.
Okay. Okay. So, generally, speaking module is very much straightforward, wherein you have to divide the content. First of all, there are two aspects to it. There are two sections to it, right? There is one which is presentation, and the second one is more to Debatte. Wir machen eine Debatte.
Yeah, genau.
So, presentation, you have to ensure that you are speaking on all the points. See, it's 15 minutes of speaking that you're doing, right? But when you're doing the first half of it, right, they just give you the topic, right? And after the topic, there is the typical sample question paper that you have in front of you, which is like Alternative, sagen bitte die Alternativen und die Vorteile und Nachteile und genauer ein Beispiel, was du musst erklären. Yeah. So, ensure first and foremost, understand how is the scoring pattern. Okay. There are 4 things there. One is your content. Are you talking to the relevant points? Okay. Second is coherence. Third is vocab. And fourth is grammar.
Okay.
Okay. All these 4 points play a vital role when you have to clear this speaking module.
Okay.
Okay. So, when you are saying beschreiben Sie mehrere Alternativen, okay, then you have to give more examples for or options. How do you do that? Okay. Then nennen Sie Vor- und Nachteile. You have to talk about the pros and cons, positives and negatives, both. Maybe negatives 1 or 2. Okay. And then beschreiben Sie eine Alternative genauer. This is something that you go in detail.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me take a very simple example. Essen in einem Arbeitsplatz.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when students read, gesundes Essen in einem Arbeitsplatz. Now, read this properly. Generally, it is gesundes Essen in einem Arbeitsplatz.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what happens normally is gesundes Essen. They talk about all the possible alternatives of gesundes Essen. So what do you think they will talk?
About Salat oder.
Exactly. So wir müssen vegetarische Essen haben, right? Ja, Salat oder so oder Sojamilch, ja, und viel Wasser trinken und noch etwas, ja. All this kind of alternatives you will give, right? Oder Gemüse und Obst, right? But you have got the context wrong because it's not gesundes Essen. It is gesundes Essen in einem Arbeitsplatz. That means you have to talk about how can you eat nutritious food in while you are in the office workplace. Now it becomes restricted, right?
Correct.
Wir haben eine Einschränkung.
Richtig,
Ja?
ja.
Und jetzt muss nur sprechen, ob kann ich erstmal die gesundes Essen haben in einem Arbeitsplatz. Normalerweise es ist Nudel oder Reis. Ja? Dann vielleicht, ich muss bei zu Hause kochen und mitbringen.
Richtig.
Now see the alternatives have changed.
Correct.
Now I'm saying, if I have to ensure that I am eating gesundes Essen in einem Arbeitsplatz, ich muss das selber kochen. Oder ich kann das bestellen. Oder ich kann in die Kantine eine Salat oder so bestellen. Yeah. So now you are talking in sense to the point. Understanding, Janali? Now you're automatically, you are giving options which are very close. Literally, they check. Okay. The first point that they say is Erfülung, right? Does it match the expectations? So first and foremost, now it will match because you are talking sense. Relevant to the topic. Immediately your Erfülung points will be more. Understood?
Yeah.
Then comes your coherence. Now that is something that your connectors should help you. Right? So to move on from one point to another without sounding it very abrupt. Then comes your word shots. That's your, now, how, if in a B2, you said B2-Prüfung, stimmt?
Yeah.
So
Genau.
in a B2 proficiency, if you talk A1 language, automatically you will get less score.
Yeah.
So you have to ensure that you have a real rich vocab. Yeah. And then comes the third part, which is the structure, and that's where basically your grammar. So ensure that you make it so generally, to make it very simple, it's what you speak and how you speak. The combination of two will go score you good marks.
And how to work on vocabs then?
You
Is whatever is given in
10 chapters that you have with you.
Everything that is given in course book and
Arbeitsbuch, right? That much vocab is known to you. In Goethe, they do give you some worksheets, right?
Yeah.
So leverage on those. And there is so much of content on YouTube. Go through that.
Correct.
So don't worry on content. There is far too much. In fact, the 10 chapters vocabulary is also decent enough. Yeah. Okay. So that will surely help you. And I think then comes the Frage und Antworten section. Were you comfortable to ask questions and answer questions?
Yes, I did well when it came to debate, but the first topic
No, sorry. You have moved on to debate. I'm not talking about that. Even in presentation, there is a Fragen und Antworten, right?
Yes.
Your partner will ask you questions.
Correct. Yes. That I did, yes. That wasn't a problem for me. And in fact, I had exam with the prefer itself because the students were in odd numbers. So I was the last. So I did not have a partner, but then I had this question answer round as well as debate with the teacher or the examiner itself.
Oh, did that made you nervous?
Actually, what I did was the first Teil 1 was Soziales Engagieren. And
Yeah.
I don't know how I thought it is social, this engagement, which meant social life, but it was actually like social work. There I just, somehow made big mistake. I completely misunderstood the topic. It was social work, but I understood it was about social life, and there everything went wrong.
Oh.
I made
Oh.
a very,
Yes.
very embarrassing mistake. I
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And what did the points? So it was only come again. What was the topic?
Soziales Engagieren.
That's it.
Yeah, and of course, points were given based on that, whatever the keywords we get to elaborate. But then somehow I just misunderstood it for like for how to maintain a social life, like like today's time and all.
But it was more of doing something for the
Social
society.
work, yes, yes, yes. It was completely that.
Hmm. Oh,
And
now that
the
that was
question,
indeed very close.
yeah, and the question that then the examiner asked me were based on social work only. Am I part of any Soziales Organisation? And those I answered very well, but by the time I realized it was too late.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, schade.
yeah, wirklich.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. And Debata, what was the topic there?
Debate was about examinations. Should a student be judged based on exam marks? That went well. I was like, I scored around something 45 out of 100. So I guess 45 were for the debate, and rest I lost because of the tie lines.
Yeah, that could have been another 40.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, aber kein Problem. Du kannst
Yeah.
das noch einmal versuchen. Ja.
Yeah, yeah, bestimmt.
Okay. Anything else, Janali? So how did you got to know about our webinar?
Uh, I got in touch with the institute regarding levels and all I wanted to know, and then I started getting messages regarding webinars. So I thought, why not?
Okay.
I get to learn something.
Okay. 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 Fantastic. Are you even aware of your scoring pattern?
Not really. If you can guide me regarding that, especially for C1, I need to clear C1 for sure this time.
Okay. Okay. Uh, in fact, there. So right now you're doing B2.
C1. I have
No.
started.
Oh, you have already enrolled for C1.
Yes, yes, because I was not able to register myself for the exam. It's very tough. The competition is such that seats get full quickly. So I was not able to enroll myself. I thought let's start with C1 at least then instead of wasting
Wasting
time.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are an internal student of Goethe, so you shouldn't be struggling with the seats.
No, nothing like that. It doesn't work. People book so quickly, and there are agents these days who are booking the seats quickly
Yeah.
so fast that within 2 minutes or 3 minutes the seats are full.
Yeah. Yeah. True. True.
Hmm.
Okay. So my suggestion, Goethe website will give you all the guidelines. I think you should read them once. Okay. And most important, Jinali, when it comes to vocab, speak as much as possible. Okay. Now, simple. When I'm speaking to you, immediately what strike to me is ye desto. Did that happen to you?
No.
Exactly. So, ye mera ist übt, besser wird mein Deutsch. Right? So, that should click, Jinali. Okay. How comfortable are you with speaking German otherwise? Do you speak? Do you have any interactions?
Yeah, I do have a couple of friends with whom I do have online sessions where we talk simply. So, ich kann gut Deutsch sprechen.
Aber du hast ein bisschen Angst?
Ja, ich habe Angst davor. Ich kann nicht regelmäßig üben. Jetzt sind meine Freunde auch beschäftigt mit Arbeit. Ein paar
Es ist egal, Ginali. Es ist egal. Wenn du denkst in Deutsch, dann du hast das geschafft.
ja, man kann das
So,
machen.
ja, so ist das.
Ja, ja.
Zum Beispiel, du du musst ein Frühstück machen. Okay,
Hm.
so was muss ich essen? Vielleicht das oder das. Okay, und jetzt ich plane meinen Tag. Okay,
Hm.
morgen ist Mittwoch. Was
Hm.
mag, soll ich machen?
Hm.
Und so weiter.
Hm.
Zum
Hm.
Beispiel, wenn du sprichst bei anderen, ja, ähm, okay, und habe ein paar Vorschläge.
Hm. Hm.
Arbeitest du noch?
Ja, ja, ich arbeite. Ich unterrichte Englisch.
Oh, sehr schön. Dann was du hast heute unterrichtet. Du kannst das auf Deutsch sprechen, bei dir. Zum
Hm.
Beispiel, okay, was ich habe gesagt, okay, wenn ich die gleiche Meinungen habe und
Hm.
ich muss das besser erklären. Wie kann ich das schaffen? Und
Hm.
oh, das ist eine Strategie. Die
Hm.
andere, wenn du bestimmt für eine Prüfung bestehen, versuchen und vorbereiten dafür,
Hm.
dann es ist wirklich eine gute Idee, dass du eine Mindmap hast. Weißt du, was ist eine Mindmap?
Ja, mein Map bedeutet, wir machen diese Kategorie.
Ja, so zum Beispiel Armut.
Aha.
Dann du sprichst, was du denkst über Armut, die alle
Hm.
Wortschatz, was du benutzen,
Hm. Hm. Hm.
right? Du musst das notieren.
Hm. Hm.
Und dann, wenn du hast das vorne, dann du kannst einfach sprechen. Dann, was du hast lernt, ist Normenverbindung,
Hm.
right?
Hm.
Verbindung. Stimmt?
Hm.
Ja?
Hm.
Ja. Du musst das benutzen.
Hm.
So, du, du musst das so machen, das braucht ein bisschen Zeit, aber es ist wirklich wichtig.
Ja.
Und dann die Worte kommt natürlich bei dir. Es ist eine sehr schön Gespräch, das du kannst schaffen.
Hm.
Verstehst du?
Genau. Ja, ja, ja.
So, und noch etwas?
Nein, mir ist alles klar jetzt, aber ich möchte mehr über C1-Prüfung verstehen. Welche Bücher kann ich kaufen für Modeltest? Zum Beispiel für B1 hatte ich ein Buch gekauft, das war sehr gut. Das heißt Zertifikat B1 9. 15
Ja,
Übungsprüfungen.
ja,
Das war
stimmt.
sehr gut. Das war ja
Das,
super.
okay. Ein Moment, Jenali, ein Moment.
Okay.
Jenali, warte mal.
Ja, ja, kein Problem.
Generally, the sicher. You have that one?
Sicher.
Hmm.
Nein.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. Sicher.
Hmm.
Ich kann
Yeah, sicher.
Sicher in Amazon oder Flipkart.
Ja.
Okay, das ist
Und
was.
was du musst viele Videos sind da, zum Beispiel Filme sehen,
Okay.
das hilft dir bestimmt.
Mhm.
Und so eine Documentary,
Mhm.
das du musst sehen, das hilft dir.
Okay.
Und Nachricht hören. Normalerweise Goethe-Institut gibt ein paar Links, was du kannst versuchen.
Mhm.
Bitte fragen Sie deine Lehrerin oder
Okay.
Lehrer. Sie
Mhm.
kann dir bestimmt helfen. Das war ein Online-Kurs, was du hast gemacht?
Ja, jetzt mache ich einen Online-Kurs.
Weiß nicht, ob das ist gut. Wenn du kannst kannst du deine Lehrer fragen? Ist es okay?
Ja.
Ja, okay, dann kein Problem.
Ja. Das ist interaktiv, das gibt kein Problem. Und ich wohne weit weg von Mumbai.
Ach
Deshalb
so.
muss ich einen Online-Kurs machen.
So. Ja, dann du hast keine andere Lösung. Es ist
Ja,
besser.
genau.
Ja.
Und wie viele Modeltests hat Sicher?
Ich bin nicht so sicher. Ich denke 5, aber ich bin nicht so sicher.
Okay, kein Problem.
Ja,
Ja. Alles.
noch etwas, Janali?
Nein, das ist alles. Vielen Dank.
Okay, dann tschüss und äh, viel Spaß beim Deutsch
Danke.
lernen und viel Glück.
Danke. Vielen Dank.
Ja, tschüss.
Tschüss.